Hi, I'm Pat Fiume. I've been a realtor for over 30 years. I'm a host of the American Dream Show. Welcome to my show, Is This for Real Estate? Welcome back. I'm here with Jennifer Bailey. She's with the Voorhees Animal Orphanage. She was on my show segment of the American Dream last week that we filmed back in February.
Yeah.
And she was very good on that and talked about all the things they do for animals, the adoption process, things like that. We got into a little bit. Unfortunately, on the show, like a 20-minute interview gets cut down to like a 2-minute segment, so I wanted to bring her back on.
Thanks,
to talk
Mary.
about what they do so we can help them whatever way we can to get these animals adopted. And so, welcome.
Hello, Pat. Nice to be here. Thanks for having us.
Oh, you're welcome.
I brought a friend today.
I see that.
And he knows where the snacks are.
His name is Pluto.
His name is Pluto. He is between 5 and 6 months old, and he's a hound mix.
He has a little thing
And he is available for adoption.
He's available for adoption, so if anybody wants a really cute dog, he is a sweetheart.
He's awesome. He's very treat motivated. But yeah, I mean, I can talk about the shelter all day long,
Okay,
Pat. So
well,
thanks for having us. It's my
all
favorite
right,
subject.
So what would you like to talk about? Because you saw the interview on the American Dream, and a lot of stuff got cut out. Mm-hmm. But a lot of good stuff got in there too. So what would you like to say, I guess, to add to what made it to the show?
Sure. Well, I mean, let me just real quickly tell you about us. I mean, we are the Voorhees Animal Orphanage, and we've been around since 1988. Mm-hmm. We are what is called a municipal animal shelter, so that's sort of like the old school dog pound. All the strays and surrendered and unloved animals in the 28 towns that we serve in southern New Jersey, they come to us. And when space allows, we work with other rescues and shelters in high kill areas, and we're what's called an adoption center, and we're able to then pull those animals just like Pluto here. He came from Tennessee.
Okay.
So we're able to rescue them because they're overcrowded down there and they're euthanizing at a pretty high rate.
I heard that before. We got our dog, I think, from Mississippi or that
Okay,
area
yeah,
too.
there's a lot from
a
that.
rescue dog. All of our pets have been rescued. My daughter's dog is a rescue dog. So we try to get rescue pets too. Mm-hmm. So what else do you do there? I know you do a lot of fundraising.
We do.
And special events.
We do. We have some great things coming up. I do want to just talk for 1 second about kitten season is coming. So on April 22nd, we're having a kitten shower at Lions Lake Park in Voorhees.
Okay.
And we're going to have some local vendors there. So we'll have snacks and we'll have lots of furry feline friends
and
there.
What's the date for that?
It's Saturday, April 22nd, I believe, at Lions Lake Park in Voorhees. It's from noon till 2 o'clock. And if you can't make it, we're asking if you'd think about making a donation from our kitten shower wish list, because we're about to be inundated. It was a really mild winter, so all those feral cats, they were getting busy, and so again, because we're a municipal animal shelter, any of those stray kittens and mamas from any of our 28 towns, they come to us, and so we have a real need for fosters. Kittens especially, because we really don't like the very young.
I love kittens.
I know.
You want to take them all home.
You do.
You don't not like I would have 30 animals if I worked
It's
there.
the perk of the job, though. I get to play with them every time I'm there,
and
which is
you
nice.
know,
I bring them in my office. I have the snack window, where all the dogs come.
They all know where the snacks are.
Oh yeah. So our kitten shower's coming up because kitten season's coming.
So you mentioned people could make a donation. So let me ask you a question. Like, where would they put the donation? How would they find the site?
Sure. Well, we're online. Our website is vaonj.org.
Okay.
And if you go to our website on the main page, there's a button you can click right there for the kitten shower. Perfect. It takes you to our the Amazon wish list.
Okay.
Also, if you don't already follow us on social media, I would say please do. It's Voorhees Animal Orphanage.
Okay.
And the best way to help us actually is not to like a post, but to actually comment on it or to share it yourself, because when you do that, it puts it in the Facebook algorithms. So then Facebook, then it gets
out there.
Exactly. So it gets us more exposure, and it didn't cost you a penny to do it, right?
Yeah, I tell people share my stuff, because the more people hear about it, the better.
It really
You'll
helps.
have to explain to me how to do that. I'm not savvy.
But one of our
I'd delete your whole site if I tried to do it.
No, you can't do that.
I've done stuff like that.
We won't give you that password, Pat. Don't worry. Our biggest fundraiser of the year is our Wolf Stock Fest. festival.
I'm excited about
Yeah,
that.
it's great.
I love that.
It's
name,
our 20th Woodstock,
So
yeah.
cool. Yeah.
It is on September 23rd this year, and it's
Okay.
held at the Voorhees Town Center. And we bring in like 3,000 to 4,000 people throughout the course of the day.
Wow.
It's an outdoor festival. It is pet friendly, so if he gets adopted, he's coming back.
As a visitor.
Yeah,
With his-
as an
with his
alumni, and
family,
that's
right?
actually we always have an alumni parade. Last year it was
I was
led.
going to ask you.
Yep.
Okay, that's cool.
Last year our alumni parade was led by the Hegeman String Band, and I believe they're coming
get
back
out.
again this year.
My
and
son's friends in a string band. I wonder if that's the one he's in.
that
I'll have to
would
find
be
out.
pretty
Sounds
cool.
familiar.
They
Yeah.
come out and support us, and we love to have our alumni come back. It's great because then for staff and volunteers,
Get the umbrellas
they can
going.
strut to their hearts. What is it? Strut your mutt. They strut your
Yeah.
mutt or
Oh,
something
that's
like
so cute.
that.
Strut your mutt.
Mutt your
Well, we
strut.
were at a wedding, and he's a mummer, and they have groups that come in for anybody gets married, and the wedding reception, they took over the reception for like
Isn't that
20
great?
minutes. And
I
played
think
all-
that's so great.
And they gave everybody white umbrellas. It was so cute. So they probably do that with the dogs and their owners. Oh my
it's
God, that's
too cute.
adorable. Because I love that.
Love it.
Everybody loves the mummer strut.
How can you
especially in
not?
Philly
How can you
and
not?
New
Them
Jersey,
golden
right?
slippers,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
And it's got to be exciting for the
It's
people
so
that
much
are
fun.
excited and,
We have over
adopted.
100 vendors there.
Wow.
Last year we had 8 food trucks, and so far everybody's confirmed to come back.
Wonderful.
We have dog demonstrations. Our friends at the Camden County Sheriff's Department come and they do demonstrations for us.
okay,
We have a beer garden. Was our first year for a beer garden.
sounds good.
It's great. I mean, it's a really great day. Again, family friendly. Well-behaved dogs on non-retractable leashes are welcome. We have lots.
okay. They gotta
Well,
be a
because
regular
think
leash.
about it.
Yeah,
Think
yeah.
about that. All over the place.
Tangled
But it's
up.
great. And knock wood, we've never had an issue with all those dogs there.
So no cats, just dogs on leashes,
We
right?
do try to bring our cats. Now, we couldn't last year. There was an upper respiratory infection going on, so we didn't want to bring anybody. It's stressful for them. It's a
Yeah.
lot more.
Cats
the dogs
are different than
used,
dogs.
yeah. The
Cats-
dogs are used to being outside, but the cats get kind of freaked out because we have to crate them, then we have
And
to
all those
transport
people,
them.
and it's outside,
Yep,
then
and
you
it's
could lose
breezy or
one.
yeah,
Lose a
yeah.
cat.
So we, it's not to say they won't be there, but the focus is a little heavier on the dogs at Wolfstock.
So what else is going on at Woodstock? I guess do they have a booth for fundraising there? I would assume.
We do. Our main tent, we always have a Dog Days of Summer 50-50, so that'll be going on this summer, and then we pull the winning tickets. We usually have 3 winners
Oh, wow.
at Wolfstock. And so since it runs all summer, it's a nice pot. So it's really nice to get in on that. The winners get a lot of money, which
I
is
definitely
great.
want to go to that.
Oh,
That
yeah.
sounds like a lot of fun.
We have that, and then there we'll talk about other things going on. In December, we actually just locked in the date. Don't quote me if Friday is a December 1st. This is the date that it's going to be, but it'll be our 2nd annual pit ball.
You were talking about that on the show that you had just had the pit ball because we
Yes,
filmed in
that's right.
February. Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll have our pit ball.
Now is that at the mansion at Main Street?
It's going to be at the Mansion Main
Is
Street
that
again.
a formal affair?
It was not black tie, but it's like
cocktail.
Exactly. Like men
like
had sports
nice
codes.
business or cocktail.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, that definitely. Now, how do you get to that? Is that you have to sign up or buy tickets?
Yep, and that'll be you'll see that online when tickets become available. But because of the spacing of the event, so we won't make those tickets available till
Until
after
this-
Wolfstock. So that'll be in October.
So-
You'll see that.
Seems like you do something like every few months.
We try. I mean, because we, again, we're a municipal animal shelter, so the only income that we receive from the 28 towns that we have contracts with, we get a small monthly stipend, and that's really meant just to cover basic care for the animals that come in from those towns. But all it takes is one animal with a medical case, and then
Takes your whole budget.
That's
Yeah.
it. So we do, obviously we have adoption fees, so that's a way for income, but we don't get any subsidies from the county or anything at the state or federal level.
Right.
We rely 100% on the generosity of our donors.
So I have a question. So donors, do you have a program where people can become, I guess, on a is a board? Is there a program where people can donate on a regular basis? or
Absolutely.
some
If you
kind
go,
of-
we have what's called the Hero Program.
Okay.
So if you are a shelter hero, it's a recurring monthly donation of $25.
And would that be to go onto the site to do that?
Yep.
Okay.
If you
I have to
go onto
figure
our
this
site,
stuff
it's
out.
like Ways to Help. If you click on
Okay.
Ways to Help and you drop down there, It's How to Be a Hero, and then we occasionally have it up as one of the big buttons there as well.
And I know the first time I came there, when I was getting ready, before we shot The American Dream, I was there like in January, I think, and I saw people coming in with cases of dog and cat food one day. I guess I was there the day that they brought that stuff in, so you accept donations of food and things like that, or wish list stuff?
Yes, we welcome them, absolutely, because again, we don't have there's no budget to purchase food or kitty litter or anything like that.
We rely a lot of kitty litter.
Oh yeah.
How you told me on the show how much kitty litter and food
we'll go through a pallet of kitty, especially with kitten season coming in. We'll go through a pallet in weeks, in just a couple weeks.
That's a lot of kitty litter.
It is, and we like to help people in need as well. So I mean, we participate in a pantry, and we like we like to share as well. But it's hard when we can't even keep our cats and and again, and that's why the kitten shower is a really big deal for us, because the kittens, we like to use paper pellet litter. It's better for the mama cats and the babies.
Okay.
So that's a big thing.
Paper pellet.
Yeah, I mean, they're like little. They look like little. I don't know, like something you would use in like a rabbit cage. It looks like, but it's meant for the cats. It's just it's recycled paper.
It doesn't clump or nothing.
Right.
Okay, that's interesting. So when is the kitty shower?
So that is April. I'm hoping that the date is correct. April 22nd. If that's a Saturday, that's the Saturday closest to April 22nd.
And it's going to be
from noon to 2 o'clock at the Lions Lake Community Center in Voorhees, right near the Virtua Hospital.
Okay. And do you have anything else you want to add about that? Like, they can go to the website, I guess, to get information?
I mean, if you can't make it, or make, and it's we really want to be able to educate people about becoming a foster. Like, if you've been thinking about it,
I have a friend that did
that's
it
the
in
time to do
Arizona.
it.
Yeah.
Now's the time to do it, because, and if you don't want the newborns, we've got everything that, we don't like the very old or the very young or anyone with some kind of compromised medical situation. It's just not healthy for them to be, in a shelter environment. Because a lot of the diseases are airborne.
Right, and they spread to the other animals.
Exactly.
So you've been doing this for a long time. Do you have any funny story or anything you can think of?
Oh, Lord. I don't know. All my funny stories tend to center around like dog poop or something like that. Yeah.
A lot of them have been gross stories or.
No, I mean, I don't have funny stories. I can only say, everybody says to me, "How do you do it? How do you do it? How do you not take them all home?" And I say, but that's the perk of it. Like if that's what's keeping you from being a volunteer, I say go for it, because that's how you get around it. You get to see these dogs. They're like yours, every time that you're there. It fills your heart. It really does. Yeah, I don't have anything too funny again, but
I'm sure you do, but you just
I
can't think of it right
it's
now.
Is this PG rated here? I can't do that.
So we have Pluto here. He's up for adoption.
Buddy. Oh, I think I'm going to have to pick him up. If I could do that, I'm going to pick him up.
Take
time.
One show of Pluto real quick.
So stinking
He is so
cute.
cute.
Oh, look, I'll hold him like a baby.
He's a sweetheart.
It's Pluto. He's 5 to 6 months old. He is a hound, and he is a doll baby. He
reminds me of Cooper, my dog Cooper.
And if you're not ready to adopt and you're not ready to foster, this is who you're helping. This is where your donation dollars go, because you made a donation, we were able to save his life. He was on the euthanasia list, and now he's here, and he's got a second, second shot.
He seems like a sweetheart.
He is awesome. He's awesome. So come meet us. We're the Voorhees Animal Orphanage. We are at 419 Cooper Road, right next to the firehouse.
Okay. Well, thank you for stopping by and being a guest again.
Oh, thanks for having us. Thanks, Pat.
I'll have to have you back on again sometime.
Okay. You got it. We're here.
Okay. Thank you.